Hey guys, this is Zara for Trans Youth. Yeah, if in case you've noticed, I didn't do it on Sunday. But as I've mentioned before, I'm really damn busy these days. So, and also, you also know I'm not very computer literate, and you know that I have a shitty webcam. So sometimes I'll try to do my video. The webcam just is having an off day and doesn't want to let me do it. So, but today, hopefully it works. Hopefully I can get this video up. Because I hate missing topics. I really like to discuss the topics, get my opinion out there, and help out other trans people who are in need, who want to know what I think about these questions and want my help as possibly a more experienced trans person, or I don't know, just yeah. So this week's topic is, what do your friends think of your transition? Well, I've had some that didn't like it and some that did. To be straight up honest, I'm kind of a loner. Not to say that I don't have any friends, but I have very few. And, I'm by myself probably 95% of the time. Not necessarily by choice, but that's just the way things have ended up for me. Also, like, I have a very hard time making friends to begin with, but also I have a very hard time keeping friends. Like, I have a huge, a very, very high standard for what I want in a friend. And once they do something that I don't like, it's like, you know what, fuck you, you're gone. So, like, basically all the friends I've had from high school. Once high school finished, I still talked to maybe 2 or 3 people. Now I don't. Well, there are some people that I would like to get to talk to again, and I really miss, and I want to be their friends again, but we just don't talk anymore. And I don't think it's really anyone's fault. It's just kind of the way things go. Or maybe they secretly didn't like that I was transitioning. Like, I do know that when I was in high school, there were like 1 or 2 girls that had a thing for me, but then they learned that I was a girl too, so, well, that didn't really work out for them. But whatever. But, as I said, I'm not completely friendless. I have friends, but the few that I do have, I just don't see them very often. Like, and you know what I've noticed, in the last few months, I guess, is that I get along a lot better, it doesn't matter what gender, but with artists than with anyone else. Like, you may or may not know, I'm an artist myself. I paint, I do all that. Um, all the people I consider to be my good friends nowadays, they're musicians, they're directors, they paint, they're artists in their own way. And I get along so much better with people like that than I do with any other kind of person, I think. I don't know why. Maybe they just get me more. Maybe I get them more. I don't know. That's just how it's gone. But yeah. And so I guess to answer this question, there's really 2 answers to it. A lot of the friends that I had, who I guess aren't necessarily ex-friends, it's just we never ended our friendship. It's just that it hasn't been, like, I haven't seen them or talked to them in like a year now. So maybe they weren't as cool with it. I've had a few friends who, as soon as I told them, they were like, you know what, get the fuck out of here. You're done. You're free. Go away. But actually not very many. I've had 1 or 2 of those. But I can think of one specific example. I told this girl I was trans, and she said she was a really good friend of mine. I really miss her. I told her I was trans, and then she continued the friendship with me for like another like half a year. Said she was okay with it, but then I moved to Toronto the first time, and then as soon as I moved to Toronto, I never spoke to her again. Not because I didn't want to, but because I guess maybe she didn't want to. Maybe we just kind of drifted apart. I don't know. But I kind of got the feeling that maybe she wasn't okay with it and just didn't want to kind of be a bitch and say, fuck off. I don't know. Which I guess is a nicer way to do that, but still, I really miss her. But you know what? If they can't be okay with me as who I am, then I'm better off without them anyway. I'm sure I won't be a loner forever. I just haven't met the right friends yet, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe it's just that I'm so focused on my SRS. I really don't have a lot of free time lately. I'm always working somewhere. Now I have 2 jobs, and I'm hoping to have 3 soon. So that takes up a lot of my time working. The same reason I can't do these videos as much. I'm always working. Or my webcam doesn't want to work. Yeah. So this topic really doesn't have one answer, because, I mean, typically people have various friends, and they're going to react in different ways. So I had some that didn't react well, I had some who reacted really well. Yeah. Well, I guess a lot of the people who I'm friends with now, they all know I'm trans. There's no one that is a friend of mine that doesn't know that I'm trans. But a lot of the people I guess I would call my friends now, they met me after my transition. They didn't meet me before. So I don't know if that really changes it or what. But they're cool with it. They don't care. And a lot of them seem like the type who would care. But I guess you can't really judge people like that. You know. Well. Okay. So yeah, that's my answer. So this is Zara Hartley for Trans Youth. This Tuesday I have off. I'm not working at either work. So I can hopefully do my video on the right day this coming Tuesday for the next topic. Yeah, so I'll see you then. And if you have a question, do not hesitate to send it to us, and we will answer it. And I'm going to show you guys my dog, because she's a cutie. Come here, little one. Ugh. Ugh. This is my baby Malibu. I have another dog, and she's sitting over there on the couch, but she doesn't want to come over. Malibu, little baby, say hello. She's like, grr, fuck off. Get away from me. Yeah. Comment, subscribe. If you have a question, email it to transyouthchannel@gmail.com. You may or may not answer it. Hopefully we do. Yeah. So, peace out.